Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for stopping by my channel and hanging out with me for another video. So today's video is going to be like a little bit of a collaborative haul from a lot of different places that I've been shopping with during lockdown or isolation, including Kitchen Warehouse, Ikea, and for the first time, my very first shopping trip to Costco. So I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I got, but starting from the first thing, that was to do a massive declutter and get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. If I'm going to be bringing new things into my house, I want to make sure that I have the space for it. So I started with getting rid of all of the old things that I was planning on replacing.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, really wanna know.
So just having a quick look through what I picked up from Costco, I got some refills of my Sonic toothbrush head. These Downy Unstoppables, they were honestly super expensive at $28.99. Yes, nearly $30, but I just wanted to give them a go. I found Costco was really great for buying bulk cleaning products and things that I normally would purchase. But I thought that the range was kind of a little bit limited. It was great for some things, and I would definitely go back again. Certainly good for picking up anything in bulk that you definitely always use. But I'm not 100% converted, but definitely worth the look. Some of the prices were really good. I absolutely think that if you have the space, like the fridge space, freezer space, pantry space, to accommodate and facilitate bulk shopping, Costco could potentially be great for you. But I think when you are kind of living small and in limited space for storage and food storage especially, I'm not 100% sure that it is the best way to shop. But it was a great experience, and I would definitely be back for some things in particular. So for sure for the cleaning things like dishwasher tablets, for laundry pods, for all those kind of bulk things, 100% I will be back. But for day-to-day grocery shopping, definitely didn't work for me.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
So besides Costco, the other place that I have been shopping at lately is Kitchen Warehouse. I was actually influenced by one of my teammates at work. My colleague Tim mentioned in a workplace post that he had been shopping with some of the money that he had saved from, going out or normal activities that you can't do during lockdown, spending that money in Kitchen Warehouse because, as you know, we've all been staying at home and cooking a whole lot more. So I decided to take a trip down. I did a little bit of research online and I picked out some things that I wanted to grab. And I headed down to the store and I picked up a whole bunch of new things for the kitchen because, like everyone else, it feels like I have been cooking non-stop during coronavirus. One of the main things that I picked up, and I did a lot of research online about these, is the glass lock storage containers. So looking to transition all of my food storage containers from plastic through to glass. And I did a lot of research and read a lot of reviews, and these ones kept coming up as the ones that were really highly recommended. So I decided to pick up a bulk pack of a 10-piece set from Kitchen Warehouse of the glass lock containers. And a little bit later in the video, I'll be going through a little bit of a closer look and a little bit of a review. So stay tuned for that. I am so glad that things are finally starting to go back to normal here in Australia. Like, shops are starting to open, bars, restaurants and cafes are starting to open back up again, obviously with definite social distancing restrictions, but it really does feel like things are starting to go back to normal again. I know in Queensland, in the state that I've lived in, we have had 0 cases in the last few days. So that is definitely a contributing factor to being able to facilitate the return to normal life, although I think it's going to be a long time off before we do return to anything that resembled life pre-COVID-19. So another colleague at my work, when she actually watched one of my YouTube videos, mentioned that she used a Australian cleaning product called Co. She made a comment that I use a lot of different cleaning products and that she had recently started ordering from this Australian cleaning brand, and it was a universal cleanser that claims to be able to clean pretty much everything and to replace all of your cleaning products. So naturally, I'm really keen and interested to give a try to any kind of cleaning product generally. So I placed an order for their starter pack, and it was really cool how it came. Like literally you can see now on the screen that it kind of looks like a wine cask, and that's exactly how it comes boxed. So it is a 4-litre bulk pack. It comes in a cask box, and it is supplied in the starter pack with a pump atomizer, which you fill up from your bulk pack, and this is the dispenser, and it literally does it pretty much replaces all cleansers. So I have tried this on pretty much every single surface, from the bathroom to the kitchen to around the house. So I've tried it on glass, windows, stainless steel, hard surfaces, marble, just regular wooden tops, wooden surfaces, and I really am really highly impressed. Obviously I want to try it for a couple more weeks, but stay tuned, and if you are interested in finding out more about this amazing cleaning product, universal cleaning product called Co, be sure to subscribe because I'm going to do a whole video just on this product coming soon.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Life is a winding road.
Okay, so I mentioned before that I had purchased the 10-pack of glass lock containers, and previously I have been using a lot of different glass containers with different lids. I have these Pyrex containers that I have had for probably 10 or more years, and they are great. They are heat resistant. The one thing that I don't like about them though is that the lids have not held up well. I mean, technically they haven't held up well. I have had them for many, many years, so I guess they have held up pretty well for the lifespan, but the lids have not lasted as well as the glass containers. They are tempered glass, so they are chip resistant, and they are heat proof, so that's great because you can use them in the oven. Some of the other containers that I have are from kind of more affordable stores. So these ones in particular I picked up from Daiso, and I have had quite a few of these containers, but they are not they're not tempered glass, so they chip quite easily around the rim. I've put them in the dishwasher obviously, so they are dishwasher safe. They are not oven safe, but they are microwave proof. The lids, however, don't really fit very easily to the containers. Like it takes quite a bit of finagling to get those plastic lids to fit snugly onto the containers. I use these quite extensively for frozen goods. So obviously once I have leftovers or meal prepping, I will freeze things in the freezer in these containers. But I would not expect that even if you do have frozen goods, that it would impact on the use of the lid in this way.
Get up and start from the ground.
And certainly in other glass lock containers that I've had, for example from Kmart, as I'm showing now, I've used these in the freezer, in the fridge, put them through the dishwasher, and it has very limited impact on the function of the closing mechanism of the lid. The thing about the Kmart containers, which is on screen now, is that they are not tempered glass. So I have also had issues with the glass around the lip or the rim chipping. I found that the Kmart glass storage containers have a really great closing mechanism, and overall they are great from an entry level or really affordable. But just the fact that they're not tempered glass means that they're quite fragile, and they do chip easily when you put them through the dishwasher, or for example if you're stacking them. The one thing that I did like about the glass lock containers was that in all of their reviews they said that they were really durable, that it is tempered glass. I did not buy the heat proof range, so you can buy a range of glass lock dishes which are heat proof, which means you can take them from the oven to the table, to the fridge and the freezer. However, I did not need extra containers that were heat proof, so I just picked up the regular non-heat proof. The one thing that I don't like about the glass lock range that I bought, and I bought the 10-piece pack, was that there were no display sets out at the store, so I wasn't able to actually visually see what the sizes were of each of the containers. And as you can see, the smallest size, honestly I think this size is a little too small to be practical for pretty much anything. I'm not even sure what I could use that for, but I think overall there's a nice mix of sizes, which means besides the very smallest size, I'm pretty confident that I can find a use for all the sizes that are included.
Jumping from cliffs so high.
Probably my only concern with these glass lock containers is, like anything that has like a silicone seal, is how that silicone seal is going to hold up with everyday use. So for example, how is it going to be if you put, like for example, raw chicken or raw meat in there? Are you going to be able to pull out that gasket seal and be able to clean it like thoroughly? And how is that going to affect it from a food safety point of view? And just from an everyday use point of view, is it going to be coming loose when you are sealing and taking off the lid? I've not heard any negative comments or reviews about this online, so I don't think it's going to be a problem, but still it's definitely a thing to consider and something that I will be keeping an eye on. So probably one of my favorite things that I picked up from Kitchen Warehouse is one of the things that I never thought I would buy, because I never thought I would be that person who drinks lemon water. Honestly, when I used to see people saying how they start their day with lemon water, I was like, oh my God, please don't ever. If I ever become one of those people, please shoot me, please slap me. But honestly, after trying lemon water as a part of my morning routine probably a year ago, I actually really enjoy it, and I do incorporate it into my morning routine on a very, very regular basis, and I really like it. This lemon juicer is honestly life-changing. I used to have the kind where it was like a plastic jug with a juicer on the top. Don't even waste your time. This is the juicer that you need. If you squeeze lemons or enjoy lemon water, you need to get this juicer from Avanti. I think it was around $9.95 or something. It was less than $10, and it is awesome. It's so simple and it extracts so much juice with very minimal effort. It rinses clean in a cinch and it is low maintenance, and I highly, highly recommend it. Next up on the list of items that I picked up in my kitchenware haul were some reusable shopping bags, and I actually picked these up from Ikea. They are very cute, retro, kind of 70s macrame styled shopping bags, and honestly in the past couple of weeks since I've had these, I've used these non-stop because they are so handy. They fold up into practically nothing, so you can just easily put them into your handbag or your backpack or whatever you're going to take shopping with you. and they hold an absolute ton. So I was a little bit concerned that the things that you were purchasing would get stuck inside the string, but honestly, 100% perfect. They're really handy, and I would highly recommend these. They were only a couple of dollars from Ikea, so definitely worth picking up, and absolutely 100% better than using plastic bags when you go shopping.
Never figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah.
Next up on the shopping list of things I picked up at my kitchen warehouse haul was one of the probably the higher ticket items, and this is the Le Creuset toughened non-stick casserole dish. So I was on the market for a new frying pan for quite some time. I had two frying pans, I think a 20 centimeter and a 26 centimeter frying pan non-stick from Kmart. They were definitely on the cheaper side, and they definitely showed it. They didn't last. The non-stick coating came off and it was actually coming off into the food. So I had to quickly ditch those, and I thought it was time to invest in some really quality cookware. I have a really nice stainless steel set of saucepans, but I didn't at the moment have a nice frying pan to be able to use. So I did a lot of research and decided to pick up this non-stick Le Creuset casserole dish. So along with that, obviously, was the requirement for some non-stick cookware. I do have some stainless steel cookware and utensils. However, with the higher quality saucepan that I had picked up, high quality fry pan that I had picked up, I wanted to make sure that I had the utensils that wouldn't scratch or damage the pan. Also, the flexibility factor was something that I wasn't enjoying from the stainless steel spatula. So I picked up this OXO super flexible and silicone non-scratch spatula. I also picked up some more wooden cookware, obviously trying to phase out all of my plastic cookware and plastic cooking utensils. You can see the one on the left I have had for quite a number of years. It is well loved, well used, so I picked up the exact same one, and I am looking forward to wearing it and breaking it in, just as I have my older one. Another thing I picked up, and I kind of feel like a bit of a grandma having this, but it is just a butter canister. I really enjoy using butter, but I don't like how you have to use it out of the foil or paper wrap that it comes in. So I just wanted to pick up a really nice plain white ceramic canister that I'd be able to store it with. One of my absolute favorite things that I picked up from Ikea is these glass mugs. I absolutely love having a coffee every morning. It is one of my holy grail morning routine things that I absolutely look forward to, and is one of the greatest things of my morning routine. I decided to switch to some glass mugs to try and find the perfect size for my morning coffee. Not too small, not too big. So I settled with these glass Ikea coffee mugs. The other thing that I've been trying to transition to is towards more kind of eco-friendly cooking utensils. So again, moving away from plastic and incorporating more wooden utensils to my kitchen collection. So that is it, you guys, for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. A little sneak peek into some of the things that I have been picking up throughout quarantine. Obviously, while staying at home, there's been a lot of opportunity to save money that I would have otherwise spent going out. For example, going out, eating out, going out to dinner, getting hair done, nails done, and so on. Even just shopping for clothes and whatnot, with shops being closed. I decided to take the money that I would have spent otherwise in my budget and put that into investing into some really good quality kitchen items. As always, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It is great feedback from me and for my channel. It really helps me out a ton. Very, very close to 100,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. If you are not already subscribed, please consider doing so before you go. Be sure to have a look through all of my older videos. I have a ton of home cleaning and organization inspiration videos that I'm sure you are going to spend a lot of time enjoying. Have a fabulous week, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.